They talk about MVP.
With that, we'll send you up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Who do you think will be MVP?
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston.
It could be Bell too.
Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough.
Because once he came back, that team changed.
A good AFC matchup between the Houston Texans.
What about Aaron Rodgers? Sometimes just about how you end it.
And the New England Patriots.
Oh shit, it's a 3-4 defense. All right. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it. It's alright. Nah, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. This is it.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And cuts out right sideline. LeGarrette Blount. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, 77 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage. How about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage?
Think so?
Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Is that what you're talking about? Let's see.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, yeah.
They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one.
Okay, let's go.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Here's Osweiler. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my God.
There, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Devin McCourty is one half of twins that can cover just about anyone in the league. A top-notch player.
No, they got over here, bitch.
Safety.
Let's go.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler.
You gotta be kidding me.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an
You think so, huh?
so many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
Two drop balls niggas had.
Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head, might have caused him to drop it.
Look at this.
Very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll begin here with Blunt. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On play action, now Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Looking merciless. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And this one complete to Martinez.
Damn, bro, I had you.
Has the first down yardage before they bring it down at the 45.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just hit a big pass play, thought they could fool him with a run, but maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass, come back with another one, keep the momentum going.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
Oh, come on. Nigga, you had that in tow. Nigga, you had that in tow. Are you crazy? Into it.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches in the quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So it'll be first down here after the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Brady gives now to Blunt. Oh, he's got a
You gotta have him, bro. I had you blown. I had you right back there. Fuck. Twice I had you back there.
He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times. times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did, right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it, they envision it, they think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder what's left to come. Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. As the Houston Texans trot back out, you know, this offense last year in the wild card round put up a goose egg against Kansas City, lost 30-0. So while they had their moments that weren't so great in round one this year, they did get 27 points on the board in a big win.
You just felt like that was such a great learning experience for them, and they really put it to good practice in this year's wild card game. Remember, last season they gave up the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So they were chasing right from the word go. This year's game, they controlled the game, get out.
Niggas are catching shit.
Had his guys ready to play.
Niggas are catching nothing this game. Can't be like that, bro. Can't catch the ball for shit. You be dropping the ball. Fuck.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
So the numbers weren't the same as the last game of the regular season for DeAndre Hopkins, but still had a nice impact against Oakland. 5 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. And that's what they need. They need DeAndre Hopkins controlling things on the perimeter to open things up for Lamar Miller running it.
They're really going to need everything in the kitchen sink against New England, aren't they?
The kitchen sink, rest of the house, the whole deal. But I don't count them out. I give them a puncher's chance. If Brock Osweiler can really contain himself, take care of the football, and Hopkins can make some big plays out wide,
could get interesting.
Could get interesting.
Miller, the lone setback. Now Osweiler on 1st down. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
All right, now look at 57 now, Barney. Here we go. Snapper.
On 1st down, Osweiler finding time.
Dude, are you serious? Are you serious? Now you're not confused. I pressed the button. It didn't go. This is fucking bullshit, bro. This is bullshit as it can get. I'm not gonna tell you what I pressed. Press that button twice. I pressed it twice. Fuck. I had it. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. It's Osweiler. Complete to Mumphrey. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves to 6. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm?
So you had an intel there.
You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now.
Well, I went right by you.
Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
From the red zone now, here's Osweiler on first down. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller from 19 yards away.
That's what we're talking about.
The Texans draw a bit closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yep, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball perfectly.
Get him in the game. Get him in the game.
Receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball. And maintain that balance. Time to find out. The drive starts with a handoff to Ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Brady throwing on second down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. I can be open in the middle like that. You serious? Are you serious?
They were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone? Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
Get fucking lucky with this play, bro. Fuck.
Play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. Blunt, the lone running back. He's going to get the football.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
Solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. They come out here in the eye. 7-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
What the fuck? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Brady surveying the field, and he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll push this back all the way up past the 40-yard line. And now out comes Houston, and they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. I think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now? And nowhere
you gotta be kidding me that nobody is fucking something like that.
The corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. Caught left side, Hopkins. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
We always admire guys with arm strength, don't we? Whether it's misplaced or not at times. But when you throw a comeback route, you have to have arm strength to complete it, and Brock Osweiler just showed it off.
Offense facing a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left.
Let's go! 319! 319! Gone!
From the shotgun, Osweiler. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 to 36. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down now after the pass completion. Again, Osweiler. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
You gotta be kidding me. That's Hopkins.
Incomplete. So they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt
offense in that middle ground here on third down. 5 yards to go. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Throwing again, Osweiler. And he can't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of.
Are you fucking lucky in this game? Oh my God.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football.
Motherfucker.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Can't believe that play.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Brady to throw on second down.
Grab that!
With a clock down now to 13 seconds.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was going down.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's...
That was an ento. Right there. He was right there.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good.
No
Just
good.
Shy of the crossbar, and this
Yeah, that's how it works. Oh.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently...
You're so lucky y'all not tied.
Defense really showing respect to the
Really?
the receivers.
They're dominating.
Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
I just threw it up for grabs, nigga.
2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL.
Yeah, you look at that. Fuck, I would have taken it.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
Could have been a couple of interceptions. It could have been a couple of interceptions.
And they will not not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game.
I think I had that. That thing was right over my head. I had that dude.
When a game is within striking distance like this at intermission.
I swear I had that dude.
What they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well
Hell yeah.
and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Second half begins with a run. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Osweiler.
Oh my God! I know. I shouldn't have done it. I fucked up there. Fuck! Fucked up in this game. Nah, when I fucked up in that game, I fucked up in that shit. Fuck!
Second half. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something
Fucking
out there,
shit.
you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Blunt. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. John Simon in on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Here we go with 2nd and 7.
You got me killing me. You're killing me now.
Stop just shy of the goal line, right around the 2.
You got me killing me.
13 sets him up first and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
The luckiest game you got right here.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They come out here in the eye. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Blunt, the lone running back. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. First down and goal to go from the 7. And they'll run it here. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back to the running play, you may have to go to the air.
Hey, what's up, Kobe? Yeah, do it. It's from your insurance.
Insurance?
Yeah.
No tickets?
Nope.
No tickets.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now he'll throw with Brady. That's caught.
Oh, fucking bullshit. No, I'm playing video game. What's up? Are you coming to pick this up or not? Because I'm playing football right now. I can't be talking to you. Damn, bro, I had that shit. Crazy, nigga. Fuck. Mistakes. What's up? Are you coming by or not, nigga?
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
Yeah.
He'll send this one away.
Nope.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And
Cool.
the Texans set to come onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see
Yeah, you
what they
suck.
put together on this drive.
I'll talk to you later.
Hear my old college coach right
Piss.
now.
No, let's go.
Before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Nigga got lucky, muffins.
Last
Shit.
mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Nobody's catching shit out of here.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as
Oh,
a
triple
defender,
team.
when you're not there and you're
No,
not
this nigga, everybody's dropping balls in this game. Everybody.
saw there.
Everybody.
Every shot, take it
Niggas,
back.
everybody's dropping balls.
Unfortunately,
Everybody.
a big drop.
Second and 10. It's Osweiler again.
You gotta be kidding me.
One that's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz into the receiver, and it's third down.
Niggas, none of my niggas are catching their balls. None of these niggas are catching balls, nigga. That's not your defense. They're not catching the ball for shit.
Here on third and 10.
Nobody's catching ball for shit.
Here's Osweiler. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They find some open field here. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Talking shit.
Touchdown. Alfred Blue. 75 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Blunt, the lone running back. He'll get the football here.
You gotta be kidding me.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. Caught left side.
Yeah,
It's a pickup of 21. And it'll give the Patriots a 1st down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Wait 20. Wait 20. 3 down. These two.
Now a carry for Blunt. And some room to roam now. Just what you want on a first down run. Ball 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Blunt. And they'll be inside.
Nobody's coming through this fucking hole.
4-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Blunt, the lone running back. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll try the ground game here with the
Come on, we're right by him.
It's way for a gain of 7 to the 26. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Shift together here from the D-line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Oh!
But it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Damn, it's right there, nigga. You could have taken that ball.
8 yards there.
Nigga, you gotta be kidding me. You're right there.
That pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here.
Damn, nigga, you're right there.
Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And the wideout in motion. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get
That same dude.
just outside inside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Brady going to try and throw on third down.
Damn, dude was wide open. My God.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chris Hogan.
We got lucky in that fucking play.
And the Patriots add on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass and to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
On first and 10, it's Osweiler.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Third time. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And that last drive was very, very balanced.
This team sucks. That's what it is. This team sucks.
I'm always of the school that until they stop
Team sucks.
I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
You gotta be kidding. I'm like right behind them. I'm right behind them.
Going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Blunt, the lone running back. Brady now to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
You gotta be kidding. It's open like that. This team sucks.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner.
This team sucks balls.
Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know
They're supposed to have a better defense than this.
NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They just don't have a better defense.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So some urgency here for the offense. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call?
And got his man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 79 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now a toss play. This is White. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
He's lucky he won this game. So lucky. You're so lucky you won this game. Niggas were dropping balls. Niggas were dropping balls in this game.